One day these things are going to start when I click start. I'm not going to have to sit around and wait for it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our show, our third live stream today. The first one I fucked up by posting the hangout in the chat. And a big shout out to I think it was Barry Beaver, Barry something. Big shout out to him. He wasn't trying to porn bomb or anything. He just was joining the hangout because he thought he was invited to come in, and that was on me, and he's being cool about it. So thank you very much for being cool about it. Tonight we are here to do an after party for one of my I'm forget that, not one of my Barry Weaver, that's him, not one of my favorite content creators, my favorite hands down content creator, Ceti Alpha. Congratulations on video number 30, Flat Earth full retard mode. Good shit, sir.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Okay, so how about this? Everybody on the panel, Tao, you don't have to worry about patting yourself on the back. Let's all give him a little round of applause, guys. Ow. 30 fucking shows, Tao. You're amazing. It doesn't get worse. It's only getting better, and I love to be able to watch it, man. Congratulations and good for you.
Yeah.
So from our last panel, we have everybody from the last panel is on except for Greater Sapien. Maybe he'll come in here in a minute. Rhetoric and Discourse. We added him. Rhetoric and Discourse. How you doing tonight, sir?
Yo, how we doing?
Good.
Rhetoric and
good.
Discourse, the sum of dividing by zero.
The constant pain in Eric Dubé's ass.
Oh God! I don't want to talk about it.
Whenever someone says to me, "Oh, Eric Dubé's got these proofs," I just link your channel.
Awesome, I'll take it.
And then also new on the panel for this show. He hadn't been on the last two shows, but he was on here recently for my first show. I appreciate him coming on again. Unirock, man, introduce yourself and tell people about your channel.
Hey man, no, thanks for having me. I've watched every channel here, so it's so awesome to be here. I love everyone that's on the panel. Yeah, I do kind of similar stuff. For about 3 years I've been talking about spooky things, but from a logical standpoint, and I debunk everything from Q to Flat Earth to anything that is against science. So
cool. Yeah, you should definitely check him out, man. I've been a active listener since discovering your second channel, but
yeah, I've only known of you for like a few weeks, but I've really enjoyed your stuff. It's really
great content, man. It really
thanks.
is.
Same to you guys. I'm flattered. Thank you.
I love the little voice that comes on. Busy, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, my crazy assistant. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's always drunk, so
good thing. I don't know what he would sound like sober.
So he would fit in perfectly with my Friday night in Saturday
right.
morning.
Yeah.
And then of course new to the stage tonight so far, our guest of honor, Ceti Alpha, which go ahead and introduce yourself. I mean, everybody here knows exactly who you are, so tell us something new about you.
There's nothing new, so carry on.
Sir, yes, sir.
He's been traveling.
Tao is so softly spoken.
I know, he's awesome, man. He's hands down, I'm telling you, he's my favorite creator. I love watching all of his new stuff. I hate the fact that I have to wait a month. I literally have to take pills to calm myself down.
Well, we need to make more content so there's more stupid for him to go through.
Well, to put Tao in a very, very narrow nutshell, he's the type of person that definitely talks softly but carries a big fucking stick.
No, Sean, that is the genesis of what I was going to say, but you got to say it right. Tao talks softly and carries a big shtick.
Yes, so it's a great panel tonight. We'll talk a little bit about what we were discussing earlier, because there's been some people that have asked some different questions and whatnot. Turquoise Laura, please, if you wouldn't mind, share any channel in the chat that you would like, especially those of us here that are on the panel. So Unirock, we hadn't really discussed this on air with you, but I think we talked a little bit about it. We're thinking about actually setting up at Flat Earth Conference 2019 and being the opposition. Now we will be peaceful. As long as we're invited guests, it's going to be a total just open dialogue conversation between the two. What do you think about that suggestion?
I think it's a great idea. I love what you guys are doing. There's been so many people that have tried to get through to flat earthers and show them why, the main points against, them ignoring absolute proofs that, the earth is round. But, seeing you in person, I think will help. I know some of them are going to be a lot of flat earthers don't like you or fight the flat earth though, because I think it's the intro, and then I think it's your idiot counter. But once they talk to you, I think see you in person, I think they would change their mind like instantly, because you guys are so charismatic and open. So it'd be a great thing in my opinion.
Yeah, outside of Peter and Pete, those are the only two flat earthers that I really left with kind of a negative taste or a bad taste in my mouth. Every other flat earther that's ever come onto my channel has always walked away with a different opinion of me than if they just watched my videos. I've always given them respect, given them a platform to express their opinions.
Yeah, and I love the intro, and I love your idiot counter. By the way, those are like some of my favorite things out there right now. So I'm not talking bad, but I see so many flat earthers reacting to that when I'm clicking around that I'm always like, yes.
Well, and to be fair, Skeptic, that whole thing with Pete and Repeat was they were severely passive aggressive in their comments towards you, both to begin that stream and towards the end. Yeah. So their view, their negative taste, they brought it with them.
Yeah. And we have Jessica in the chat from Team Unirock. Welcome to our chat. Hopefully we will hopefully the degenerates in our chat will be nice enough and invite you in properly. And hey guys, listen, I did see Jen Morgan posted something about holding the chat liable for a channel getting in trouble with language. It's not so much language, Jen. It's more like if they make any racist or really truly homophobic statements, anything that would be considered hate, just delete the comment. You don't have to hide the user unless they're being, belligerent or extremely facetious. Then of course you feel free to time people out and hide them. But we have to take care of these channels with YouTube changing their policies the way they are. So please, if you guys get caught up in anything, don't take any personal offense to it. It's not, they're just looking out for my channel and making sure that I'm able to do this for you guys without getting any community strikes or demonetization. So please forgive if anything like that happens. Other than that, we'll just continue on. And no problem, Jen Morgan, you're doing what you do. You're doing a great job, okay? Other than that, Ceti Alpha, 30 videos. I have watched every one of them. Well, maybe not the last one because I haven't had enough time to watch it, but I've watched every one of them at least 10 to 15 different times. I don't know how many times I turn on Ceti Alpha and I start on video 1 and it just rolls through and I sleep and I listen to this and I have nightmares, like extreme nightmares. Yeah, there is no debunking that goes on. It's only showing idiots being stupid. I wake up in the morning and I have cold sweats and I have to relearn what 1 + 1 equals and how many angles are in a equilateral, what the angle size is in the equilateral triangle. I have to relearn all that shit after going to sleep when I put you on repeat. But thank you very much for keeping me entertained.
Yeah, but it's more than 30 videos. It's 30 flat full retard mode episodes, but I think I made 3 or 4 others videos. One with Riley with the Eclipse bet. The intro video for the 2 intro video for the Dumb Fuck of the Year,
which was epic, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one too. Anybody that hasn't checked that out, go check that out. The Dumb Fuck of the Year intro was absolutely classic.
Hashtag not my dumb fuck.
You also made the hashtag bitch made Mr. Cheswick for me. That was fantastic.
Yeah, hashtag.
I saw that video. That was a great video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know this, but Tal's an amazing graphics artist. I mean, he does such a good job on his own work. I was convinced there was this like entire professional team behind him, and he was just some major superstar celebrity. He walks into every restaurant in his hometown, and they basically shut it down for him.
Do
No,
you
he
need
does it all himself. He's actually this little guy. He's like 3'7".
Skeptic,
No.
do you need a tissue for that, coming out of your mouth?
Jay, he's just really a little guy, man. He's like literally 3'7.5", 75 pounds, and that's when he's wearing, his grandma's underwear and it's wet. So, no, he's my favorite. He is absolutely my favorite content creator on here, and I have the hugest man love for you. So, thank you so much for everything you've done for me and all the help you've ever done me, Tao. And more than anybody else at the quality of help you've done for me. So thank you very much.
Yeah, I've got to say, I know how hard it is kind of going through a lot of Flat Earthers videos to get content, but you seem to have to go through a lot more.
He goes through all of them.
Like, how do you do it?
But take times. First of all, it take times. So that's why you have only one video per month.
Right, you can only take so much stupid, basically.
No,
Tao, the better question is, how much alcohol do you go through in a month going through all that stuff?
Honest.
Yeah.
Zero.
Oh, he takes it dry.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not broadcasting from some kind of padded cell?
No, seriously, I don't drink. I drink when I'm on vacation, but usually at home I don't drink. So no drink watching Flattards.
I didn't used to drink that much, but since the debate in Flat Earthers, I've taken up quite a lot of tequila.
He says he doesn't drink unless he goes on vacation, but if you guys knew him like I do, he goes on vacation every Wednesday to Sunday, okay?
Well, if I can offer a suggestion for episode 31, Tau Ceti Alpha, just to save you some time. If you like Riley, a couple days ago, he did a quote where he talks about how he has to quote mine, and quote mining is fine. It's the only way he can win an argument, or not quote mining, but cherry picking. Cherry picking is good because it lets him win arguments. And then yesterday, he just said, quote mining is bad. Which, for those that don't understand, quote mining is a specialized version of cherry picking.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
Yeah, so if you can slam those two back to back, it would be awesome.
We'll take notes right now.
Maybe a full retard mode special edition for Riley to help him get dumb fuck of the year.
No, seriously, guys, give me a break with Riley. That
just might be enough to drive him to drink.
Yeah, I made a huge effort not to feature him on my last video. It was a huge effort, trust me.
This is why I don't understand how he did not win Dumb Fuck of the Year. It's almost impossible for you to make a video that doesn't include him.
How did he not? That guy is really fucking stupid.
He didn't win because Trigger Tits was more offensive.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish Trigger Tits didn't win because he's pretty much irrelevant now.
Is he not doing anything at all?
No.
Anything?
No, he ran away from YouTube because of the responses he was getting, thanks to the Dumb Fuck nomination and a few of us others having fun with him.
Like, did you not see the live stream he did the day after the Dumb Fuck of the Year? He did a live stream and he was like, I've just woke up and there's like 1,000 comments saying congratulations for winning. Oh, this is so mean. I'm just being bullied.
But he shows up from time to time on Discord servers.
Yeah, that's all he has at this point.
Yeah,
and his Discord server got moved to private because some rather interesting things that were going on in there were made blatantly public.
I could only imagine.
To say that he is racist and an anti-Semite would be being kind.
Yeah, that's very, very kind. The things that we saw being said inside his server were disturbing. It's very, very kind. The things that we saw being said inside his server were disturbing. It's very, very kind. The things that
did that just like repeat?
Yeah, we had a loop
going on there.
Does that sometimes? It's Hangouts. It gets a little bit of a loop going.
I thought it was a
Sometimes.
glitch in the Matrix.
It's
I've had, it's happened
just
to me.
proof I'm CGI.
Uh-oh, they'll use that against you, man.
Oh God! Wait a minute. Wait. Speaking of that, with I came across a video earlier today where apparently Awake Souls and others were ripping into Bob and Jaron because of the fallout from that documentary.
That's fantastic video.
Oh! I'm gonna bring up Riley again. Because in today's stream, or was it today's or yesterday's? It was one of the two. He said that they were quote mining Bob because he had more to that quote afterwards, and he like read off of a script. It was hilarious. It's like, okay, so they showed Bob's entire quote, and he had no intentions of going on with it, and then all of a sudden, Sleeping Warrior Anthony Riley has this entire script of a like 3-paragraph long quote that they supposedly left out, where Bob denied everything he just got done saying.
He can't deny it, though. I mean, he had to know those cameras were there. So why would he say this is confidential? Like, how fucking stupid is he?
He was wearing a fucking microphone.
Yeah, and I think he was drinking too.
He
was drinking. I don't know if he was. I don't know if he was wearing a microphone or if they had a parabolic mic on the camera. I don't know.
From the lack of background noise, it sounded like they had all of their people with a little lapel mic, and a local recorder going around.
Have you ever worked with a parabolic mic?
I have, and in a crowd like that, you still get a fair amount of background noise.
I don't ever experience that, but maybe you had your gain up too high.
Yeah, that could have been it.
The thing is he could easily save himself by saying, "Oh, I told the guy not to let the information go out because we have other experiments that we have planned, and we'd like to rule out all factors before releasing our information." No, he went the whole like intellectually dishonest with like, "Oh yeah, by the way, don't tell anybody. This would be bad for the flat Earth. Don't tell."
If this gets out, we're fucked.
Yeah, which it got out, and you've been fucked for a long time. You're not in any worse or.
I mean, do you think he'll be at the next Flat Earth conference? Like,
to quote him properly, it would be bad.
Yeah.
That topic is pretty searched right now. That whole, Bob and Jaron doing those experiments. It's actually a pretty popular topic inside the analytics. There's a lot of people interested in it.
And I bet that they are kicking themselves that they removed all videos associated with it.
Yeah,
that's a lot of profit they lost right there.
Yeah.
Well, that video is done real well for me. The one I used covering, I guess that was, it's still done really well for me. It's still got about 11,000 views in about 4 or 5 days. But I think I'm really high in that search term for that documentary. I'm not sure if they're searching for the documentary or if they're searching for the particular parts in the documentary, but hopefully keep searching the documentary, keep finding my videos, keep liking, subscribing, and
hey, I've just got a message from Goddess Engineer saying he's totally down for Dallas.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Now, here's the big question that everybody needs to know the answer to. Will Debbie be there to do it?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Debbie does Dallas. I hope she is.
Busy making phone calls to American Express.
She can come make them from my shop.
Wait. Skeptic, is it going to involve some sort of gag?
No, we'll stop the conversation.
Not even an organic one.
You got to remember, Skeptic's into sensory deprivation, so
yeah.
So what you're saying is you're going to lock her in that tank and then just kind of leave.
No. Her ignorance is too much for me. I don't think I could even I could voluntarily subject myself to that much mental torture.
Her debate with Reds is actually one of the harder debates to listen to.
I can see the banner now. Debbie does Dallas conference.
No one in particular. No, we are not referring to the actual porn star that was in that classic. We are referring to Debbie Duran.
Yeah. If you want a good laugh, just search Debbie Duran phones Amex. Trust me.
Or go to Gio Streber's channel. He has a conversation with her on there.
Oh, face palm protection.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of my favorite things to watch. And I think it's in one of Tal's videos where I first saw it. That was my first real experience with finding out who Gio was when he was talking to her and he just like kicks her out of the thing. He's like, yeah, you offer nothing to good to the conversation. Bye. Click. And she was right in the middle of saying something. She got so fucking pissed off when he told her she was ignorant of the topic. He was like, no, it's okay. You're just ignorant. I'm not ignorant. Well, now you're ignorant of what ignorant means.
So she's a flat earther because I don't know who she is. So.
Yeah.
Very much so. She got angry because Amex in one of their commercials said that the Earth wasn't flat, so she decided to phone up the customer service to have a go at them for this. I mean, could you imagine being that customer service representative getting that phone call?
And here's the painful thing about Debbie. She will never shut up.
Never.
Yeah. So I've worked in customer service like that before. And one of the main things they will tell you is don't hang up the phone. Let the customer, because if you hang up the phone, you could be stopping a potential customer or potential upgrade. Let them hang up the phone. And so you can really hear it in the American Express. I commend her so much for putting up with it. Number one, being polite, not just saying, would you please get off the fucking phone? You know, I mean, she was so cool about it. And Debbie was like, what's your opinion about it? And she was like, oh, we're not paid to give our opinion.
Yeah, I'm here to help you with your query. I'm not going to talk about the shape of the Earth, but she clearly wanted to say, what is wrong with you, you fucking retard?
Yeah. And Skydog59 says, do you guys realize that these impromptu hangouts are better than anything on TV?
Yes, we do.
We are going up against the Oscars, aren't we?
Do people still watch TV?
Oh, come on. Do you really think the Oscars is any sort of competition against us?
Well, just to address that on a serious note, you're seeing back and forth this totally improvised because there are no scripting to this. We're just coming up with numbers at the top of our head. And two, there's interaction with the people watching. So yes, it's a lot better than TV on all respects.
Yeah. I love doing it. I love seeing the people in the chat reacting to what we're saying, calling us out on bullshit, making fun of us just as much as we're making fun of them. So
But to be fair, who actually watches like normal TV now? I don't even have it in my house. I've got Netflix on my smart TV and I've got YouTube. That's it.
I actually get because of my wife's job, we get free cable and we haven't even installed it.
I was going to say, I've had cable since I moved into this apartment. It's been 3 years. I've watched it for maybe a total of 4 hours, and that was within the first week that we got cable hooked up.
The only reason why I will go to a broadcast medium like that is for one reason and one reason only. The few times a year that I can actually catch the Detroit Red Wings on a nationally televised game.
I don't watch hockey.
Is that American football or something?
Yeah, what is that? Is that baseball?
Hockey.
Right, okay.
I'm done. Where's the boot button?
See, I'm surprised Brady didn't speak up about that one. I mean, he should have got it right off the bat.
He's a Beaver. They don't let Beavers play in the NHL.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah, look at Aussie Globehead. He knows how to do it. There you go. Put that piss on the flat earth in the chat because he's a member of the channel. So he clicked join and he can use those emojis. If you want to use those emojis, just replace the www with gaming and you can click the join button that way and become a member of my channel and use all those cool ass emojis.
Yes, she'll just remind me that in one of your videos, which episode was it where Debbie was actually arguing with an answering machine?
What? I haven't seen that.
Let's see which one.
It was the same. It was the same video, but it was cut in half and put on 2 episodes. So.
Yeah, the clip that Heat Shield just shared was episode 25.
That was epic.
My God, how long did it take her to realize?
Too long. Way too long.
You don't want to know this.
How much more of that video, or how much more of that video was there, Tal?
Oh my God, like she's so stupid.
The video lasts 16 minutes, and I use maybe a total of 8 minutes or 10 minutes on 2 different episodes.
She's not stupid though. But when you were debating the guy in the the storage unit team on Non Sequitur,
Yeah,
she texted Kyle and went, "My God, this guy's stupid."
Oh, you're talking about Flat Man?
Wow.
Yeah,
She said Flatman was stupid. If she says you're stupid, you've got issues. You've got mental issues. Like, whew. But no, Flatman was really stupid though. She nailed it with that one.
yeah. My God.
If you haven't checked that out, Unirock, it's a laugh, bro. It's serious, man. She is dead serious trying to talk to this fucking American Express lady and just trying to convince her how wrong they are for using saying that the Earth is not flat in one of their commercials.
I'm gonna find it. I'll have some good content to watch tonight. That's for sure. So I'm gonna watch a lot of Ceti's videos too. I've only seen
just
one.
put Ceti's video playlist, or just stick it on and just leave it. That's all you need to do.
Awesome.
It's binge worthy. Binge worthy.
So, two things from chat. One, Steve Tenhave, generally towards you, Fight. I've got a question that may just well make flat earthers stop to take stock. Why do occupants float in a plane during a parabolic flight? It can't be density, so what is it? Here's the problem. I
can answer that. It's because suck my big cock.
Yeah, and here's the problem with that proposition is I have brought it to a number of them, and they just dance away from it. Anytime you bring something like that to them, they immediately divert to another topic. And Virlian, I still enjoy the video of Red's Rhetoric's girlfriend talking to that flurf.
Oh my God, yes. I don't know where that is on the internet, but we have to get that clipped. For those of you that missed it, this was such an amazing thing that happened live. Okay, this guy was like trolling, and he was like, "Let me in, I want to come in," and this and that. I think Reds was like, "Well, I want to make sure you are who you are, so
give me your number."
Yeah, I'm gonna give you my girlfriend's number, and just call her, and so we can make sure you are who you are. I'm not giving you my number on air." So the guy agrees, and he calls the number, and it's a recording of some chick, and she's like, "Who's this? Why are you calling my man?" And this guy goes on for like 4 or 5 minutes without realizing he's talking to a fucking robot the whole time.
Oh man,
it was so perfect. Like Red had it. Nobody said anything while he just played it back, and we all just sat back and listened. It was so fucking classic, bro. That was the ultimate.
No, he played it live.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
He played it live, but I'm saying we didn't hear it. The call live, he played it back for us.
Yeah, the way it worked was Red got the phone number, put it into this prank thing. The prank server called the guy, did the recording once the other guy hung up, and they processed it, which didn't take all that long. They sent a link to Red. Red was like, oh, okay, hang on, shut up. Yeah. And then he played it.
That's amazing.
It was awesome, man. It was awesome. So
I think
Red's Rhetoric.
I think he still has it saved on his computer somewhere independently.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to get hold of that. Yeah. And then after this hangout, we won't go extremely long on this hangout because Red's Rhetoric is doing a hangout after this one. So we'll be all going over from there. So hangout, premiere, hangout. Yeah, this is a good night for the anti-flat Earth community.
Groovy.
Skeptic, read Heat Shield's latest to you.
I have that guy's contact info still. I don't send it here, but if you want, which one?
the one that got prank called.
Oh my God, that's so awesome. Okay, yeah,
we have to interview the guy.
Yeah,
on all those notes, I do have to get up at 2:00 in the morning, so I am going to have to go to bed.
It is 2:00 in the morning. Oh, I forget you're in the past.
Whatever. No, all right, Sean. We'll take it easy, brother. I appreciate you coming through.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Love you, Sean.
Right.
Everybody loves me. I love everybody else. Unless you're a flat earther, then you go fuck yourself.
Wiser words have never been spoken.
Leather Elf. It was Tau Ceti Alpha who had a premiere right before this on his channel.
Yeah, Leather Elf. If you've never been exposed to maximum stupidity, go watch Tau Ceti Alpha's Flat Earth Full Retard Mode. It
I'm
is.
not
full
sure
of
that's like the best way to promote it. Like, if you want to listen to something stupid, like no,
But it is. It's stupidity exposed in the most awesome and classic manner. So yes, absolutely, definitely worth watching. All the stupid involved in that video.
Hey
To
man,
be,
oh go ahead. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
I was just going to say, to be fair, most of our content is just highlighting the stupidity of.
Yes. If you
Blurfs.
want to watch stupid, watch my videos too. They're just as stupid.
Yeah, but you get a headache. It's a lot of work. I said to my wife, I said, this is why people watch it, is because like we go through and we curtail the stupid down to the best points.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a lot of work. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, my brain's on fire trying to understand how stupid. Like, because you really actually have to like almost like kind of bend your own mind to get to their level sometimes.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing because I recently found like a picture of the moon from the southern hemisphere in Australia, and I was looking at the moon from the northern hemisphere, and the moon looks different, and then you can kind of like.
But then you flip it 180 degrees, and oh my god, it matches up.
And
There you
pointed that out to
go.
my wife when we were in Florida. I said, look at the moon. She said, yeah. And I said, well, it's on its side, isn't it? And she's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I guess we never have our moon is never like top, bottom, up, down. It's side to side because I'm way up north.
For God's sake, don't you guys know that the moon was just dug out of the Grand Canyon by giants and filled with helium?
It's a projection system. That's not right.
No,
Come on, Greg.
no. I much prefer the lunar bukkake hypothesis.
What about
I'm listening.
what about Pumbaa? Pumbaa on Lion King? Was it big balls of gas burning billions of lions away?
yeah.
And everybody, welcome Planar Walk. I think you just jumped in. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did. I was grabbing something to eat beforehand. So that's why it took me a while to join.
Phrasing.
Well, we're about to shut down, so we'll see you later.
Yeah. not going anywhere just yet. We'll stick around. We need to properly honor our guest of honor. So
Oh, come on.
Planner, say your what's your favorite Tau Ceti Alpha moment in his full retard or flattered full retard mode?
You asking me?
No, Planar Walk.
Okay.
I haven't seen much of that, to be honest.
Get out.
Get the fuck out.
Yes, Tal's in charge now, and he told you no, don't leave. But actually, fucking watch Tau Ceti Alpha, you weirdo.
No. If
Maybe
you
it hasn't
want to
reached
keep
New
your
Zealand yet.
if you want to keep your sanity, avoid my videos.
Oh, my sanity's long gone, so.
Yeah, yours is long gone, Planner. You do enough Flat Earth videos too. But yeah, I was saying earlier, I binge watch Tau Ceti Alpha, and it gives me legitimate nightmares when I watch. It's that fucking good.
In a good way.
You have a very weird definition of nightmare, Sean.
Wait, who's Sean? Sean's gone.
Sean wasn't Sean? God damn it.
That was team.
Wow.
Damn.
You can leave.
Wow.
I need to shut the fuck up now.
Dude, how much did you drink after your stream today?
I haven't stopped.
Hey, get out of here. Get out of here, Gio. Okay, get out of here, Gio.
my great German accent.
I was actually playing I have a really bad habit of calling micro bloganism Geo.
Oh, yeah,
me too.
I never called Geo micro, but I always call micro Geo. So the other day, me and him were playing Apex Legends together, and we were playing, and I kept saying, "Watch your right, Geo, watch your right." And I was just like, I mean micro. He's like, no. When you say Geo, I know who you're talking about. And I'm so sorry, bro. It's not that you're not unmemorable. Okay. You are memorable, but Geo is just like, he's so like, his voice is so weird and his name is so easy to say. And I confuse everybody with Geo except for anybody that's not micro.
I have a correction to make to someone in the chat. So internally, headphone warning. The name is not block for block or B4B. The name is A. And yeah, he kind of disappeared after Sean, Red, and I really just pointed a light on him and started laughing hysterically.
Hey, Uni, did I see in one of your videos you said, was it yours that you were talking about MGTV going down?
Probably. Not, oh man, I'd have to think. I've done so many flat Earth ones in the last 2 weeks.
Well, they're a channel that I've seen them before. They're the ones that did the Logan Paul interview, like the extended Logan Paul interview.
Oh, yeah.
To it or something like that. Or maybe they played it out with no rights to it or something, and they got struck for some other reason. It wasn't for that video, but somewhere I saw that they are no longer it's like MGTV or something like that, but they no longer have their channel out. I just thought that I happened to see it on your channel.
Yeah, I focus on a lot of channels that get deleted or fall striked, but I can't remember right now if they're gone. I'll have to look it up, but I'm interested though. I need to figure it out.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The one that questioned Paul. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Someone in the chat was saying about Tao's video with the dragon guy. Actually wanted to ask Tao what he thought of Edgewise.
What?
What did you think of Edgewise, the dragon guy?
The dragon pareidolia dipshit.
You really want an opinion about it?
Yes, we do.
A weirdo. That's it.
Weirdo.
Yeah, weirdo.
There was one I was just going to say, there's one message that I saw in the chat by, I think it's Pheno3000, said, wait, Tau Ceti, Brainy, Team Skeptic, Record, Discord, Planet Walk, Fight the Flat Earth, 82 Productions. Is this a fucking life reenactment of, I think it's Godless Iowan's weekend binge?
Yeah, he hit, I forgot how many, or he did him and I both share the same 1 year YouTube anniversary. So he was doing a 1 year anniversary on that day on his live stream binge. Big shout out to Godless Iowan. Great channel to watch.
Is it your 1 year or 2 year, or are you
1 year?
Okay. Oh wow.
My 1 year was February 9th, and I started the channel January 30th, but my first upload was February 9th.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, and I haven't done a 1 year celebration yet. I keep meaning to, but I want to involve so many people in it, other than Fight the Flat Earth and Jared. I want to invite a lot.
Well, I was just going to ask you what you wanted to do for the 1 year of my routine uploads on Memorial Day, but
I'm washing my hair that day. I'm sorry.
You mean you're washing your mullet?
Yeah, I'm washing the mullet that day.
Does that mean just taking it off of like the Lego head and like putting it in the dishwasher?
I wish my hair was as cool as my Lego hair, man. That's awesome. I got fucking like what's it called, a crow's nest, where it comes down in the front. I got like an Eddie Munster style fucking crow's nest coming out of the top of my head.
I was bald, but my wife told me I had to grow my hair back.
How's that going?
It's getting there, except I'm noticing that I have gray hair and a receding hairline.
Oh no.
Why we can't have nice things? You nailed it. Widow's peak. That's exactly what I was saying.
Hey, I got to jump out, guys, and do the family thing. I'll talk to you guys later.
See you later, Brandy.
All right, man.
Tell the people what up.
Bye-bye.
The last time I had short hair was and I mean really short hair was ages ago.
Yeah, it grows.
There's a great picture of me on the Twitters, because I have back when I was in college, I had like gorgeous long locks that like came down to my shoulders, and I looked just like Pure Carbon. We are like identical twins. It's amazing.
We've got a Flat Earther in the chat. Flat Earth Subgenius Society, the loser slideshow here. Ooh.
We've
Wow,
been
that hurt.
Yeah.
I bet he's been waiting in the chat for about like 20 minutes trying to come up with that.
I don't know how I'm gonna recover from that.
I think I need another beer to drown out my sorrows. I'll be right back.
Well, wait. I know exactly how I'm gonna recover from that. So, just out of sheer morbid curiosity, I went over to the page for the conference in Dallas, and did you see the disclaimer at the bottom of the description?
No.
What does it say?
FEIC is not in any way affiliated with the Flat Earth Society.
That's so awesome. They run so far from those people. Look, it's funny. I think that of all the arguments, they actually have the best ones. Because when you get a flat earther, and if you talk to a normal flat earther, they're like, no, gravity doesn't exist. And you say, well, we measure a 9.8 meter per second drop. So how do you counter that within the laws of physics? Well, you have to have some kind of 9.8 meter acceleration or meter per second squared acceleration. So why not just accelerate the earth?
Yeah, the disk is going upward to them. Yeah.
And so say that we just have it wrong on the speed of light and the maximum speed of light, and
that argument is even stupider.
Yeah, but when they say it's being accelerated by the negative energy of the dark matter, even though that's not a sentence of words that makes sense. And when I actually questioned them on the fact that it would only take 355 days to reach light speed, they said that because mass can't ever reach light speed, they could just keep accelerating indefinitely.
Oh.
I don't think they understand.
They're creative, at least, though.
They don't understand? How is that possible?
I mean, like I said, they can redefine physics all they want, but when you redefine physics, the way to redefine physics is show that we're wrong, not just say that we're wrong. So please, at any point, show us how wrong we are.
Yeah.
Why we can't have nice things? It's the force called bad juju.
I can make up shit too. It's fun.
Yeah. Like, you were much better at Pareidolia than Edgewise was, Roger.
Yeah, he totally sucked. I was way better. I could take over his channel.
Yeah, the heat shield. Yeah, that's part of the invited guests on here.
So, Radical, how about coming to Dallas, Texas in November?
No.
Yeah, he already told me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
He said it in all caps to me.
Is it a problem of getting that? Is it a problem of getting that suit of armor through the airport? Or
he's on the no-fly list for America.
I told him we were all going to go swimming. He was like, "I can't do that." I was thinking,
I'm afraid of water. What do you expect?
But wait.
Rust out the armor.
Radical, no. We'll go swimming in fresh water so the armor doesn't rust.
It's fine then. It'll be fine.
I'll get a boat. You guys can splash around, and I'm like, "Hey guys, I even have a fishing rod, so you guys can."
You should take into account the additional density of metal. Okay, so you don't jump in a boat that's not equipped to keep the water out due to the added weight of your armor.
Well, if we go down towards Brownsville, then I know there's a number of ships that are still at least somewhat floating there that can handle it.
Wait, guys, has anyone ever seen Andrew Radical's armor? What if he actually is just a suit of armor?
That's how I imagine it.
Are you like that guy from Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, it could be like that, or the German plasma physicist from Hellboy 2.
Oh,
I actually did a joke about that. I was like, "All right, I'll remove my armor," and then I posted the picture of So Sick.
I knew it.
I love that dude, man. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's one of the people I want to invite down to Dallas as well. He does a lot of stuff, and I think it would be awesome to have him come down. And but he also does his anonymity thing. So I don't know that he would be interested in doing something like that. But I'm still going to reach out to him and invite him as well.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I just want, even if no one else goes, I'm going.
I think the best way to get in contact with him is Twitter.
I'll reach out to him through that way. I'm gonna go regardless, even if nobody ends up showing up. If everybody says, "Damn, man, something happened this weekend," whatever, I'll be there. I'll be there.
I just have to call out Victor Volkov in the chat now. He's saying, I think the Earth is hollow. I told him that was between us. The world is not ready for that, Victor. What are you doing? Also, my armor is hollow, just like the Earth.
Now, Rodent has it right. Radical is just 5 squirrels in a suit of armor.
You found out my well.
Hey guys, have you not seen Rick and Morty? Don't fuck with the squirrels.
Yeah, you need to watch out after saying that Hollow Earth shit. Your facepalm cannon's about to fire for sure. Yeah.
I think the entire castle is gonna explode.
Can I just point something out right here that the true rhetoric and discourse has appeared?
Yes.
It's our Lord and Master. He has come to check on our progress.
Yes, this is the global master right here.
Yeah, this is the real star of the show. I'm just the.
You're just the voice.
Just the voice. That's all I am. He's the real star.
I've always said, like, the thing about cats and dogs is, right, dogs, they look up to you. They're like, oh, this person looks after me. They love me. They feed me. They must be a god. But with cats, they think, oh, this person looks up to me. They love me. They feed me. I must be a god.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not I must be. I am.
I am God.
This is my human.
Yeah.
Feed me, slave.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, I feel that way when I get around a cat. It's like I am whatever you tell me to do, sir. I will do it. And he never appreciates it either. He just scratches me and makes me sneeze and shit.
That is a beautiful cat. Is that
He's
Russian
a
breed?
handsome boy. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's a handsome boy.
Yeah, beautiful.
Rhetoric and Discourse says that his cat Hobbs likes my picture the most that he drew. So
I wonder why.
Wait, main gun does have it right. Dogs have owners, cats have staff.
Yeah.
They're like royalty.
Yeah.
I have the best dog. My dog is like completely cool and chill, and he's big. He likes to play. You can play fetch with him. He loves to play fetch. He'll bring the ball back to you for hours. And then when you don't want to play, that's the only time that he sucks, is when you don't want to play, because then he brings the ball and sets it down in your lap and looks at your face like, throw that damn ball. It's not that hard for you to throw it. Just throw it.
If I throw a ball to my cat, it just kind of looks at me and then lies down and licks its paw.
Can I just say one word? Cucumbers.
Oh, those videos are great, man.
It doesn't work with my cats. I've tried it. They just kind of look at it and go, what the fuck you doing, human?
I tried it with my dog. He was like, he picked it up and started eating it.
No, stop. This is never supposed to happen.
All right, so I have a super chat, $2. Jared Strain, a flatter just said no proof we have an atmosphere.
Oh, what?
Did he stop breathing?
Yeah, like
breathing.
It's similar to a comment I had in my earlier. It was where I don't have any proof that there's a pressure gradient. We've no experiments to prove that there's any such thing.
Do we need to get the link to Sly Sparkane's video where he quite literally took a balloon up a mountain?
Yeah. Didn't he have it like over a bottle of like...
Yeah, so he took a balloon, put it over a 20-ounce bottle, and he did not inflate it before doing that. It was just enough.
20-ounce bottle.
Let me do the conversion in my head. It's a little under a liter.
That makes sense.
Damn, I'm into the weird bottles.
So he had a just filled enough balloon so it would remain in orientation, put it in his car next to him with a camera recording the bottle and balloon, drove up a borderline mountain in Germany, and you see the balloon expand as he's driving. Mm-hmm. And then he turns around, drives back down, and you see the balloon shrink as he drives along. It's almost like there was a change in pressure outside of the balloon.
No, man.
Did you take into consideration for expansion?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's
that one.
Shrinkty.
For expansion and shrinkty, that's it.
Yeah.
Droppity.
Yeah.
We gotta get Fred out in here. He can explain everything. About
I mean, I always say I'll debate any flat earther, but flat out terrifies me. I just can't debunk the guy.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Flat Earth Perth's latest video?
No.
He's still making stuff.
Yeah.
Perth?
Well, his latest video is. Let me try and find it. I'll just go to. Here we go. So it's called. Planner Walk wants to know how a closed system can have a pressure gradient, flat Earth. And he says, it's the weather.
Yeah. Again,
Before you
magic.
say those kind of things, warn me. I just hit myself in the face so hard.
I have a thing for that.
Oven mitt.
I mean, I do have to give him props, though. He did say my haircut is better than Heath's.
Oh, he said your haircut's better than his.
Yeah.
Okay.
McFlatty's in the chat. McFlatty did a video saying that me and Conspiracy Cats share the same studio.
I saw that. Yeah.
Mick Flatty. I don't. Oh, okay. I see who you're talking about now. I don't
You
think
can get you can get those guys at McDonald's.
You guys, you guys are lucky. You have infrastructure, studio, budget.
Yeah, my whole team, man. You know.
Fight the Flat Earth is filmed live for a studio audience. And then you have the lab.
Well, funnily enough, I am actually writing a stand-up show for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival this year, which is Flat Earth related. I don't think it's been done before in live stand-up form.
In comes Flat
wait. No, you're just going to do a slightly different twist on it, because we do have to remember, if you go through Tao's string of full retard mode flat earthers, there are clips of the idiot formerly known as Flat Earth asshole doing a presentation at a comic bar's open mic night.
Was he doing Flat Earth comedy?
He was trying to support the Flat Earth at a comedy bar during an open mic.
Instead of going in and doing comedy, he just went in and did a Flat Earth presentation.
Yes.
That's comedy gold there.
That would have been the funniest thing all night.
What with Flat Earth?
It was the funniest shit that everybody else was probably like, damn, I should have thought of that.
If I can answer a question in the chat, Steve 10 have the vocals in my intro were done by a band called Sleepwalker, who actually have a new EP coming out next week. So check them on Facebook, because there's going to be a full version of my intro song.
Ooh,
I love that song.
And the vocals in my intro were done by Ceti Alpha.
Bullshit.
I don't have my intro. What were we gonna say, Uni?
I was gonna say, I want to talk about that atmosphere just a little bit more, because that's where Jaren's stuck right now. He thinks he's got the win with that one, you know.
Yeah, he's stuck on the whole second law of thermodynamics thing. Well, conveniently ignoring the zero first and third laws of thermodynamics as well.
Well, not even that. They are ignoring or intentionally misunderstanding part of the terminology of the second law. The second law deals with what kind of systems?
Closed systems.
Closed.
Yeah.
Not enclosed. Now, I know you know, Fight, but does anyone else here know what the definition of a closed system is from a physics and thermodynamics standpoint?
No exchange of energy or matter.
That's right.
Correct. And they completely ignore this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they ignore the gradient also, you know. If it's going to get less and less as we go up, then that does say something, you know. It will eventually go to space. So
I say to them, so why is there the pressure gradient then? And then they say, well, it's because of the weight of the air pushing down. But of course, conveniently forgetting that the formula for weight is mass times gravity.
You ask them, well, show me your calculation for weight. And that's where they'll just won't respond at that point.
Yeah, they'll just be, how much you weigh. Whereas that's when you get on some scales, you're not actually weighing yourself. It's you're you're weighing the force of gravity on your mass.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're
And that's
actually
what they don't understand.
You're actually, I believe it's weighing how much the scale is pushing back against you.
Yeah.
Because of Isaac Newton's was it second law of motion? Every action will have. Oh no, that's third law, right? Every action has an equal reaction. So yeah, it's that's what you're measuring is Isaac Newton's third law of motion. You're measuring the scale pushing back on you because that force is equal and opposite to the force that's pulling down on you.
Well, and not just that. When you look at weight, when you are doing the imperial standard measure for weight, it's not just pounds. It's actually, from the engineering standpoint, it is pounds force.
Yeah,
which is why it's called
in kilograms and newtons. Like,
yeah, you are quite literally measuring that force between whatever body you are weighing and the Earth and its gravitational field.
Yeah, but they just say it's weight because that's how much you weigh and leave it there and think they've won the argument.
Which is why anytime I've heard someone bring that up, I immediately ask them, it's like, oh, well, how do you calculate weight?
Yeah. I mean, weight's literally a force, right? You know, so
times acceleration.
So, you have to have something causing a force, but they just they go, oh, well, it's density. No, you fucker, density isn't a force.
Yeah, density is a descriptor. It's mass per volume.
Yeah, and then you got Puka Fuckwitward, who thinks that the force of gravity literally only exists once you put something into a medium. Like, if you're looking at an empty space, there's no gravity there. But if you put something in, then there's a reason for it.
Hold on. So yeah, that's a little bit harder to explain. There's a gravitational field there. There's a manipulation of space-time, but you don't actually, there's no force of gravity that you can measure until you have another object inside of it.
There's still gravity acting on the air and everything in that space.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm suggesting something that's a solid material with just a gravitational field coming from it based on its mass. You wouldn't actually have a force present until you put a second mass within that gravitation, or anywhere in the universe. You'll then get a force that's based on both masses divided by the distance between the two objects squared.
See, it's like he's taken part of that and then just run with it, and like, oh, I've got a sentence that I partly understand, and just ignores everything else.
Well, that, and also, we did all this back in middle school, wasn't it? Or was it like 9th grade? That's where we were forced to go and learn this and study this and take tests on this. So it really, I don't know if I always ask myself,
indoctrination camps.
There you go. But I always ask myself, are they forgetting what they learned in school, or what's going on with this?
These were the kids at school that were sitting in the corner chewing the chalk rather than doing the equations.
Well, no, there are some of them who will acknowledge it's like, oh yeah, I remember being indoctrinated to believe that, which shows that they remember it. They are just willfully ignoring it or willfully dismissing it. They are being disingenuous. Like
Flat Earth Jesus, who he constantly says, "Oh, I know your model. I was smarter than everyone else." Blah blah blah. And then in my comments show that I'm writing right now, he says there's 360 degrees in a triangle, and oddly enough, in a circle too.
What?
No geometry there.
Does this guy learn from Sleeping Warrior?
So let me get this straight. His triangle is a square.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Or he learned geometry from Sleeping Warrior, one of the two.
Right.
I want you guys to focus more on Red Pill philosophy, because he's heavy on flat earth right now.
I've been trying. Actually, for the last week, I have had comment after comment saying I was trying to arrange a debate for today, but he blocked me on Facebook and stuff for some reason now.
Let me give you a word of advice. Whatever you do, don't make fun of his mustache.
Oh, but I've actually got to
come on. Cut it.
I already did.
I intend to start the debate by saying, look, I want to get this out of the way, and I've actually written a list of 20 jokes about his mustache.
Yep. That's going to get him launched out of the debate.
Yeah, I'm just going to get this out of the way, and then we can debate.
He's gonna use that on you constantly. He did it also on GE, Godless Engineer.
If he's going to make himself look like Mario, what does he expect?
He's like a
He
Bond
does-
villain or something.
He thinks it makes him look smart. We all know that's what he's doing. That
Oh man, you should have heard him when he was getting super triggered by people making fun of his mustache in the chat on the non sequitur show, and he was like, "Yeah, y'all hate my mustache, but it's fucking badass." Like nobody can compliment their own mustache if it's really
true. Just like one person shouldn't be able to judge their own IQ. That's what gets me about him, also.
But didn't you see how many tabs he had open in his browser?
Oh yeah, so high IQ.
Amazing.
All right, real quick, guys. I actually just got a message from Red. I'm gonna drop out, and I will catch you guys later. I think he's about to go live.
Yeah, I'll be over there after we wind this down.
All right,
I'll jump off. I got the message too.
All right, later.
Later, bro.
But one of the things that I saw, which is kind of it just seems really cringy to me, and that is I'm on a Discord server that has Sleeping Warrior in it, and his nickname in that Discord server is Cat's Killer.
Like conspiracy cat.
Conspiracy cat. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah. It's CATZKILLA.
You know, I thought he was really. I thought he thinks he's really clever.
Killer.
Yeah.
He is he's one of those that has no problem putting his stupidity on display.
No, I meant about his nickname. It's an actual nickname, but he thought it was clever.
His intro video for a minute. I mean, I actually had to watch that like 3 or 4 times to convince myself he uploaded that on purpose. Like the first bit, he's looking, the first bit he's looking at his dashboard in his car and just flashing his low windscreen fluid. And it's like, why would you do this fucking fancy production and leave that fucking warning light about fucking fluid? Oh my god!
Just to show myself out, I redid his intro using music from SpongeBob, and it's way better. It's way better.
Thomas the Tank Engine also works.
Yes, it does.
And what was the other music? Street Fighter Guile's music. That also works with everything.
I'm gonna have to drop out for a minute. My daughter's crying, and I'll see you guys after meds. Is that okay?
All right, man.
Also works with everything.
Yeah, we'll hold this open for just a little bit longer, and then we'll call it a night after that. Y'all might have heard an echo there. My bad. Are y'all there?
Yeah.
No.
Y'all had me worried. I was like, oh shit, what did I do wrong?
Sorry, now that people have mentioned.
Is Team Skeptic trying to speak or?
Oh,
you guys hear him?
You can't do that to me. That's my own joke. I get to do that to everybody. But if I get it, if people do it to me, I'm gonna be really upset.
It never works. I keep trying to do that, but no one wants to play.
No, I'm the one who always fucks that joke up. When people come in and they're like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
And then everybody shuts up and I'm like, yeah, I hear you. I'm the one that told everybody to ignore everybody.
The joke doesn't work on you and you can't. We have to kick you when we have to do that.
And then y'all do it so perfectly when I'm like, hello? Are you, what did, hello? But all right, Red's Rhetoric is about to go live. This again was just a way of me being able to honor my favorite YouTube content creator, Ceti Alpha, the godfather of making flat earthers look stupid. So if you're not a subscriber, which I'm sure everybody in the chat is, if you're not a subscriber, please go right now, subscribe. If you haven't watched Full Retard Mode number 30, before going to Red's Rhetoric's channel, go jump over to him, watch it, like, subscribe, comment, do all that cool shit. We'll go ahead and say our goodbyes, and we'll start with Rhetoric and Discourse. Sir.
All right. I'm Rhetoric and Discourse. I'm a cat with a bow tie. I mostly talk about flat earth, but on occasion I do videos on like other nonsense. I think this weekend I did a video on pyramid schemes and how they're a scam and whatnot. So that's fun. I'm also tackling Eric Dubé's 200 proofs, and I've made it all the way to 106. I want to say I got past the 100 mark, which I'm not sure there's another YouTuber who's made it past the 100 mark yet. So I'm determined.
Not even flat earthers can make it past the 100 mark.
Oh yeah, they get the number 20, and they're like, "Yep, I'm sold. I'm a flat earther." Yep. Or they say this guy's a dipshit. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and they move on to the next. You said you wanted to collaborate on that, correct?
Yes, and I'm always looking for people. I've done let's see, Microbloganism's helped me out. A couple of other people, Young Blue Skeptic, Conspiracy Cats. So anyone who wants to help out and throw in a little help, it's a lot to go through. So I'm always looking for help.
I'm down. I'll help you.
Woot!
I'm down
Well,
too.
I just want to I want to point something out right now. I want to tell you how much somebody appreciates on his own stream being told that he was the fourth option.
Who is this Team Skeptic guy? He keeps talking over us. What's going on?
Yeah.
I'll try to remember that the next time I want to invite people onto this panel who has publicly humiliated me. Rhetoric and Discourse, check. No, everybody, Rhetoric and Discourse has an amazing channel. Most of the time I'm asleep when he goes live, and it sucks because I have to catch it later, but it's always great entertainment. You're still doing Fan Art Wednesday?
I haven't done Fan Art Wednesday, mostly because I work. I have class till like 6 or 7 on Wednesday, so I'm pretty busy Wednesdays now, unfortunately.
Well,
I can show off your fan art, and I have it. I do fan art, and see if I can do it without too much problem.
Oh yeah, show the whole everybody.
So I do have a wall there of fan art. So you'll be able to see Team Skeptic is the sexy Supergirl there, obviously, and then we have God. What's your name? What did I forget your name? Sean Hufford, Creationist Cat, and then over here we have Professor Stick, Microbloganism. Goodness, I have so many other ones. Vice Rhino's up there, and I can't quite make the camera go all the way up to the rest, but I do have a whole lot more. So if you like making males into sexy ladies, I am the dude for that job. Apparently,
you're doing the best.
I'm sorry, you had me at sexy ladies. And also, I have a wall. There's nothing on it, but could be.
Okay, well, since you've inserted yourself into the conversation so rudely, Radical, would you like to tell everybody about you and your channel?
I'm not rude. You're rude.
Don't you? Look, Radical has now been added to the list with R&D.
Now I'm sad. Well, I just do stuff, and when I do stuff, sometimes people get hurt.
Usually yourself.
Yes.
When you have look, guys. I have to talk up about Radical right here because this is one of my newest favorite creators. He is so awesome. His like Bruce Lee. Oh my God, that shit had me rolling. I'll talk about it forever because I was so like just it completely caught me by surprise when I see Bruce Lee come in, and then all the rest of the Bruce Lee stuff all the way through. I was rolling. I was at home. I almost peed myself. I said, from this point forward, every time I watch a Radical video, I'm wearing Depends as well. Radical, you're amazing, brother.
Thanks, man. I'm blushing, but you can't see that.
Well, yeah, take off your fucking helmet, weirdo.
He can't.
Well, only when you stop pissing on the flat Earth.
And then looky here, and then Planar Walk. After I so obviously pointed out how rude Radical was for inserting himself in the conversation, you pick a perfect time to be rude as well. So Planar Walk.
Wait a minute. Let me vouch for him. He has toast.
Yes, toast.
Yeah, I had toast.
Yeah, he made toast for everyone. So it's okay now?
Did I miss the toast?
Yeah, you missed the toast.
Yeah.
That's actually you're added to the list too. One at a time, man. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You're all going to be banned from my channel.
Looking forward to that.
Go ahead and Planar. Enough with the awkward silence.
Well, I'm Planar Walk. Did I say hoi hoi this stream? I said it now. But and someone said that I'm Wolfie's son, so yeah, there's that. But yeah, I make anti-flat Earth videos. I also address other topics sometimes. Like tomorrow, I'm actually going to be streaming about with this guy called I'm going to be streaming with this guy called Misha Popoff, and it's going to be about gay Jesus.
Nice.
How gay is he?
I don't know, but it sounds like he might be pretty gay. So that
Well,
should be entertaining.
Good luck on the monetization on that video.
Yeah.
Demonetized.
And then Unirock, how about you, sir? Go ahead and introduce yourself and plug your channel so we can try to get more people watching you.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. My name's Unirock. I do a nightly show, a nightly live show. I produce videos all through the day to upload to my main channel. The show I go live on is Unirock 2, the channel. I do lots of topics. Just I any conspiracy type video, mystery type video, I try to center on and just apply some logic to the situation. And I've debunked a few different trending conspiracy theories. But I have a show called Red Pill to Pay the Bills where I focus on those that think they're red pilling people. But yeah, check me out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, great content, guys. Again, I'd highly recommend watching them or watching him. The content's just as good as non-sec. So if you're ever watching there, you're not really interested in their topic of the night, check out Unirock and see if he's on. If he's on, you won't be disappointed. It'd be a great fill-in. But that also just to plug non-sec because they don't ever really have bad shows. So it just if you're seeing something you're not interested in, there's always another alternative. But I do also recommend watching non-sec every single night of your life. It will change you and make you better. You will stop abusing animals and young children if you watch non-sec. Okay, good job.
Yeah, love
and
that
then, and finally, the man of honor, Tau Ceti Alpha. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell people how much you love me?
They already know this. No, you know I'm a man of few words, so. Instead of
when you joined, we did have a 200 word minimum when you joined, so you're rocking right at about 165 right now. So if we can get 35 more words out of you, you'll be contractually fulfilled the contract.
I missed that line on that contract. No, but I'm Tau Ceti Alpha. I'm doing full Flat Earthers full retard mode video for the last 2.5 years. I'm episode 30, hoping that I will stop doing this at least at episode 40 or try to do other stuff. So keep it watching.
I think you've got too many people hooked on your drug. There's no way you take them off now, and we're looking at an epidemic of depression and the need for heavily medicated minds.
I don't know, but I have in mind to do. But actually, I'm working on a kind of special episode. It will not be a full retard mode series, but will be about flat earthers and it will last probably an hour. But it will not be as comical as my usual videos. Will more be darker and probably stuff that we don't want to see about flat earthers. So I don't know, but I'm working on it. So when I have free time, and that's probably the next video that I will show. But I will probably put a survey on YouTube to ask the subs what kind of video that they would like. I was thinking about doing videos about the same time, same style of full retard mode about I don't know, chemtards, montards, anti-vaxxers, but probably not anti-vaxxers because it will be too much technical to explain to people. I will have to debunk the stuff, and I'm not really a good debunker. I can debunk, but I hate doing debunk videos. But that's pretty it. So keep up the good work.
Well, I agree with Booleanator. You will have a revolt on your hands the day that you stop putting out videos. So try to make sure that it's as close to your deathbed as possible, so that way you don't have to deal with all the drama for too long before you pass on to the heaven that awaits you, the YouTube heaven, for where all the YouTube gods go when they pass on.
So let me get this straight. There's no internet in the afterlife?
You're not going there, so don't worry.
Oh, wow. Awesome. I'm just a hamster in a suit.
Well,
before, I was just
all
going
right,
to say.
go ahead, Planner.
I was just going to say before he gets taken away by the heavenly energies.
Yeah. Bob Nodell's what is it? Nodell or Canodal or something like that. He's Canoodle. Yeah, his heavenly energies are going to be taking you up to the heavens one day. So I look forward to the day that we get to watch all the videos, all 900,000 of them that you get to put out, because that's what we're going to ultimately do. We're going to force you into YouTube mode where you put out one video a day. Just Tao, I believe in you, man. Just watch every day. Watch 18 hours of videos. Spend 4 hours a day editing the new full retard mode, and we can have a new one each day.
You understand that the definition of doing a one full retard mode video per day is the definition of hell?
That's how you earn your way into YouTube heaven, bro.
If I had to go to hell doing one Flattered video per day, I require that I will be in the same wing as the strippers and the porn stars.
Yes, I'm doing that. If that's all I have to do to get a eternity of strippers and porn stars, I will begin making Flat Earth videos daily starting tomorrow.
I will think about it.
Oh, big shout out to Pissy Pete Shea in the comments. I didn't see his comment. I just smelled his breath when he walked in. Very nice that you're here. Too bad that we're actually ending the broadcast. Everybody in the chat, please head over to Red's Rhetoric's channel to do the next live show for the evening. Don't forget to hit like, comment if you haven't already, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.